What's up? Welcome back. You're here with me, Mr. C on Brothers Forge Gaming, and this is the Nintendo World Championships NES edition. If you don't know by now, you should check it out. This is week 3. We're gonna go over the results, how well I did. There's a couple of them on here. This week actually featured my favorite challenge out of all of these: speedrunning Mario, beating it from World 1-1 to 8-4 using the warps. Personal favorite here at the Forge, Easy and myself. We've always played the games. It was 20 years ago, however long ago it was. We were just hanging out playing, and hey, what if we tried to speedrun this game? We didn't know anything about speedrunning. We'd never tried it before. We just usually played the game. You go through the game, you try to win, see who can get to the end. His was a challenge enough just to get to the end of the game. But it was like the only game we had. We were in a hotel or something. We brought the Nintendo for whatever reason, and we were just playing Mario. It was crazy. So that's when our Mario speedrun was born. So this one has been a Forge favorite for many, many years, and in fact, it's the one that got us started, got me started, got Easy started on kind of challenging ourselves to get to that next level where you can no death, you can speed run, all that stuff. So for me, there's different ways. I've never watched any videos on I've seen other people do it and stuff, but I've never watched like the world record video, so I don't even know what that looks like. But we're gonna take a look at the world record. I'm sure whoever has #1 spot on here is probably one of the world record holders or up there with them. So we're going to take a look at that video. My run, I do the small man, no damage, no death run, get through the game, all that. So I don't know if there's another way to do it, a way to do it faster if I'm just like sitting there wasting my time, but I have fun with it the way I do it. I got about 5.5 minutes, so we'll take a look at that. We're going to get into this. So without further ado, let's go. And then we're going to take a look at this week's challenges as well, and we'll mess around with those. So right here we have Mario 2 getting to the door. Kid Icarus killing those. That is probably that Kid Icarus challenge right there. I had probably the hardest time with, or one of the hardest times with, to get an S rank. It's almost like there's zero room for error on that one. Some of them there's a wide swath. Like you can have multiple minutes on some of them to still get an S rank on like some of the longer challenges. On some of the shorter ones you can have seconds of difference, but this one was like, unless there's some kind of way to do it faster than I was doing it, I mean, it was like the only way to get an S rank, that was it. That was like maybe the fastest time you could have, or close to it. This one looks fun, the Zelda one, so I can't remember which that one is. Zelda 2, getting the missile, and then what is this one? The Mario Master. Yeah, some more Mario on here. I'm so excited about that. So yeah, so shout out to PB9X Bullard. Actually, let me see. Let me give you the real name on that one. He hooked us up. He gave us a good, a new subscription because of this last week. Where in the world? Oh, here we go. Let me look at this. Yeah, P90X Bowler. So P90X, I think it's from the 90s, right? It was like an exercise machine or like a shoe or something. It sounds familiar to me. It just, maybe he's not doing that in relative to it, but shout out to you, man. P90X. Oh, you are going to do Ninja Gaiden, so that one did get voted up, right? So practice for future speedrun. P90X Bowler. Check him out. He subbed to us last week because watching the results, so hopefully he did well. I can't wait. Hopefully you're putting out your video today as well. I'll go check that out, and we'll go see that and see how well you did. I know he was going for a sub-6 run, so yeah. Anyhow, welcome to the stream. Let's do this. Those challenges look fun. We're not going to give them our best effort, but our best effort for now, and then I'll have to go in and dial them in through the week. It's nice that we get a week to try them out. All right, check now. Oh, man, my thumb, I can't even feel it. It is dead. And so here's a look at my times. I feel like this Super Mario 3 one here was similar to the one we had. I think it was either in week 1 or last week, where it was Mario 1 and you had to get the mushroom. Probably can do a lot better than that. I'm not like super high hopes on that one. I did the best I could. Excite Bike, I mean, maybe there's a way to do it a lot faster, pop a wheelie and then go crazy and save some time. I feel like I did pretty good on both of these challenges. I shaved some time off of my personal best that I had already going. And then this one, Kirby is just a beast. I suck at this because speedrunning it, I always hit up or whatever and I vacuum, and then so it slows me down, or the dash, I have trouble dashing because it's like a double tap. And these old hands just don't work like they used to. And then right here, this actually, I feel good about this. I know I could have got a better time. I know I probably could have done at least the way I do the run currently, about 10 seconds better. But man, I spent a good better part of yesterday trying to shave this down. I was at about 5:47 but I had died. So this is a no death run on this one. So for me, I'm proud of this. This is my personal best time of all time running this game, no death run, no damage, no death, whatever, both, because you know you don't take any damage. I don't get any of the power-ups or anything, except for one superstar I think I picked up. So that's the only power-up I get in that run. Just because going through that part, I know you can do it, but it's probably way too hard. Harder than I want it to be, so I do make it a little easier on myself there. But that for me is my best time. I think my best time prior to that was about 5:37 or 5:40, something like that. So I was able to do that, and I know I messed up a couple of places on that run that I could have done better, and it kind of haunts me, but I tried again a little bit last night before the challenge was over, and I got close. Like, I think I got like 5:34 or 5:32. I came close to it again, but I'm like, you know what, this is just good enough. Even though I know there's meat on the table and it's going to bother me forever. That might be the last time I ever do that, so my hand hurts so bad. And it's just mentally exhausting. I feel like it took like 2 years off of my life to try to get this time down. It's tough. So like I said, I could be making it harder on myself. Maybe there's a way easier way to do it. But let's check out these results. World rank. Out of 51,000 total players, 51,847 players, top 13%. So yeah, there's got to be a better way to do that. We'll take a look at that, but I feel decent about that. Meantime, I want to try to get in the top 10%, but I'll take top 13%. Like I said, that one wasn't one that I was going to just like kill myself over, and that one I got a lot closer. So there must be just like a lot faster way to do that. We'll take a look and see how people do that one. This one here. So 1985. So many classics were born in 1985. 45,000 players. Getting in the top 4%. Awesome. So that's a good one for me right there. Top 4%. I feel good about that one. And like I said, there's got to be a faster way to kind of like jam on off that thing or something. But we'll take a look at that. I'm sure the differential isn't much more than that. Yeah, top 4%. Staying right in there. Okay. Let's see this one. You know, there's probably some trick on this one that I was messing. Oh shit! I hit the button. Okay, out of 42,689 players, 5,592, top 14%. So there might be a faster way to do that one. There. So we'll take a look at that again. All right, top 13%. And right here, exit stage right. This one I had trouble with. I'm sure this one you can do a little bit better on there, but for me, I'm happy with it. Out of 40,601 players, or 611 players, 4,395, top 11%. So, you know, I like it. I'll take it. I wasn't going to mess around with that one too much. It's a frustrating one for me. So I'm close to the top 10%, happy about that. Maybe we'll rank in there for my birth year. And top 8% for my birth year, yeah. So this is one where there might be a trick to like bouncing off this guy. I couldn't figure out how to do it. So we'll take a look at that as well. And this one, like I mentioned, this is the one right here that's going to hold near and dear to my heart. I hope I did well on this. Just because, like I mentioned at the beginning, that if you missed it, go back and check it out. But this one's near and dear to our hearts here at Brothers Forge Gaming. Me and Easy, Missed the Sea. Let's take a look. So my time, 5 minutes, 31 seconds, 93.93. I know I left some meat on the table, but let's check it out. Competition number 3. Out of 26,643 players, I ranked 221st in the top 0.9%. That's what I'm talking about. That's pretty awesome. So shout out to the guys that are doing that a little bit faster. And like I said, I know I can do it a little bit faster, but you can't ask for much more than the top point. You know, within the top 1%, inside the top 1%. I mean, that's pretty good. I feel good about that, and knowing that I could add a little bit more time off of that, maybe get in the top 0.5% if I really wanted to sit here and take the time to do it. You know, I might. So it is what it is. I really am proud of myself for that one, so that's awesome. I feel good about that. Like I said, even though I know that I could have done a little bit better. Gives me something to shoot for, even though so out of 1,308 players in my age group, I was in the top 7, so that's pretty cool. with inside the top 10, so not only in the top 1%, but inside the top 10. I feel pretty good about that. So kudos to you out there that have a better time than me in my age group, and maybe someday we'll meet at an expo and we'll duel it out for the #1 spot. Yeah, cool. That's really awesome, guys. So, man, I feel good about that one because, like I said, I really felt that this challenge was going to mark my journey on this speed run, on this whole deal. We started YouTube about 6-7 years ago now, and prior to that, it was probably about 2012, maybe a little sooner than that, maybe 2010, where Easy and I really started kind of like challenging ourselves to doing next level gaming. We've always gamed, right? But it was more for fun. At this level that we're doing it at now, it's sometimes it's not even fun. Like doing this challenge, it was fun, but like I'm telling you, it was grueling. And you know, when you go from kind of taking like a casual, fun time to something approach, you know, it's different than when you actually come at it really seriously. Like, you know, I'm just like, don't mess with me, I'm trying to set a Mario speedrunner. Like, I get crazy, you know, and like I'm really into it. And so thanks to everybody that supported me while I did this. I appreciate you guys putting up with me and dealing with me yesterday while I tried to dial this in. So I feel really good about that, guys. So awesome. Not trying to toot my own horn here, but damn it, I deserve it. That was awesome. Okay. And the crazy thing about this, if this would have been a little bit different of a time, it would have even been a more personal record to me. I'm not going to say why, because of personal reasons, but yeah, it was really close to being like the coolest thing it could have been. Anyhow, right on. Number 221 in the world on that one, so I'll take it. Like, that's an accomplishment for me. Especially because, like I said, some of these other ones, you know what I mean? Like, I did good. I'm proud of my times, but 6,559, 16,000. You know, I'm not inside the top 1,000. I'm not inside the top 500. Right here, it would have been nice to be in the top 100 in the world. I'll give it that. I feel like if I could have made my time a little better, like I said, maybe I'd be in that top 100 in the world. But let's go take a look and see what it is that it takes to be #1 in the world. I can't wait to get on some of these challenges, man. This has been a good time. I hope if you have this game out there, if you haven't played it, if you're thinking about getting it, if you want, you know, I think that you should totally do it. So 241, what was my time? Oh, it doesn't tell me. I think mine was like 271. So let's go back here. 241. Let's take a look at this guy. Probably bounces off the bottom a little faster. So oh yeah, you know, I did the double jump off the mushroom. Okay. That's right, I forget in this one it's a little easier to bounce off the mushroom. So I should have thought about that. But like I said, I'm not like super worried about that one. Let's take a look at the Excite Light run. I think mine was 10.11, so mine was pretty close to this. I want to see how they do it faster. They probably ramp off of the deal. So yeah, they do that double bounce. So I think I didn't quite do the bounce good enough there. I mean, that's straightforward. Anybody could really do that. So that's a good one there to know. This one, 3.81, so mine was a little over 4 seconds, 4.5 I think. So I wonder what they do. Maybe they cut in sooner. Oh wow, they take damage to get up in there. Okay, that's smart thinking. That's some smart thinking. You know, that's something I don't typically do in these games, is take damage to gain an advantage. And I know in a lot of NES games you can do that. You can take damage to manipulate the thing, like Castlevania and Ninja Gaiden. You get hit and it bumps you up and stuff. I know about it, but I usually just typically don't do it for whatever reason. So let's take a look at this one. 8.75. I think mine's 10 point something or 12 point something, so much better than my time there. Let's see how they do it. I'm assuming it has to do with bouncing off of the guy at the end. Okay, so it takes damage there. I don't understand how that's happening. I guess there's a way. So yeah, bouncing off that guy, I just couldn't figure those controls out. I had a hell of a time with it, and I'm not mad about it, right? So I was just getting frustrated with Kirby. I didn't much care. So let's see, 5.02.38. Now that's pretty close to the world record. I think the world record is sub 5, so like 450, something like that. Maybe a little less. Maybe it's been broken down. But that isn't on here. That's not on the World Championship. So I'm not sure if they edited it to not be able to do some of the stuff. Let's take a look at this guy's run. It's about 30 seconds better than my run. Congratulations, World Championships run. Let's see it. Okay, so they go under. You know, I think I used to go under that too. And they got about the 369 where I got the 368. So they're going a little faster there already out the gate. Let's take a look at World 1 2. This is a spot in there where I know I can do better because I don't just do, I bail out. So they go up top. I don't do that. See, I always skip that jump. I've made it before, I don't do it, and I always skip this one as well because it's just, statistically, I have trouble making that jump, so I just don't even bother with it. Eventually, someday, I know if I want to improve my time, I would do that. I have done it before, and that's a lot faster. So I usually can end that one with 341. They ended it with 346. So let's take a look at this one. So they go up top, knock that dude down. I don't ever do that. So I don't know if jumping a lot more helps you, or if that's just another style to the game. Getting the coins, definitely here. But you see them jump a lot more, so I don't know. For some reason they proc the mushroom. Maybe these are things you need to do to like dial in the... Oh, that's actually smart. See, because I usually have to do this little double jump at the end, but I've actually ended that one on 340 as well. So I don't know if that's as fast as you can run that level, ending it with 340 time. But the way I go through it as well, I end at 340 time. That might be the fastest you can do that level. And then here's one I have trouble with, 4-2. I get to the box, I get to the vine pretty easily without without too much wasted movement. I get through here the same. I get here. Oh wow! See, that would save me a hell of a lot of time. I don't do that. I hit both coin blocks. I never thought of that. That's pretty cool, man. That actually might make it a lot easier as well. And then, you know, I hit this, and then I think they do a better job. See, I bounced off the wall. That's how you do it. I wasn't able to do that on my run, but that was pretty damn good. See, those nailing those double plant jumps, that's the hardest jump in the game, and I suck at it. That really saves you time being able to do that, and I figured that short hop there would be a little better. Pretty much what I do here. They get the star, no. It's because they can probably make all the lip jumps. I call them pipe lips. So you go over, you only have to hit the one there. That's pretty awesome being able to do that. So aside from that, my run is pretty similar to this. And then here is another area I'm pretty sure I could do a lot better on that. So the short hops, again, each one of these jumps, I mean, if you miss a single jump, your run is over, right? So you go for that, you tweak it out, you mess it up. So I've been, you know, for me trying to do it, I've been trying to set like just an overall, you know, so that's pretty good. I could have done that too. I thought, you know, I found a way at the end of this level to beat the turtle, but that was really smart there. You know, I've just gone for like an overall run that I can do consistently so that I can do better. And then I just recently, that was actually pretty good. So he clears that guy. Okay, I usually take the pipe because it clears those turtles out. Oh, see, he missed that. Actually could have went a lot faster if you hit that third step. But here he just did something. So let's see if he did like a glitch. I'm going to assume that whatever that was some kind of glitch. Maybe not. Yeah, being able to beat that hammer bro, because 8-3 can proc a couple different ways, and when that hammer bro goes on the bottom, he totally screws me. But the way that he was able to jump and kill that guy so successfully, it's just really fantastic. And then he screwed that part up. You can go a lot faster there. So there's a couple spots on here where the guy could have probably gotten sub 5 minutes. But again, you have to just nail every single facet for 8 straight worlds, or 8 straight levels, or whatever it ends up being. I recently added that to my game. I figured out how to do that. So a lot of this stuff I am aware of how to do. I actually never did that. That's actually pretty cool. The long jump that I usually slide off and jump off the thing, so that's probably a lot better. Here, I added this to mine as well, so bouncing off of there. So somehow he bounced off that pipe. It didn't have to wait for the coin block. That's just either straight fucking skill or something's going on there. Like, that was awesome. Because I know you can grab lips with your boot on this, but maybe it's only certain spots. And then yeah, you want to low down there. And then see, I screwed up here. I went walking, and I blew it. But I was such a rush to get through at the end there. And this one I recently figured out as well. And if this guy comes forward, that's what you want. He's gonna actually sail back as well. You can clear the hammers. It's just a lot harder. You want him to come forward on that. So that was really good, man. 5.02. That's awesome. That is straight skill. So making those pipe, those you know, jumping before the piranha plant off those pipes is the hardest, for me at least, in this game. And for the fact that you have to do 4 or 5 of those jumps throughout the whole run perfectly, I don't even know if I'd be able to get to that level because I'm gonna screw one of them up at some point. And that was really good. So kudos, congratulations for the first place winner on that one. Really cool, man. Cool to watch your run. That's the first time I've seen, and again, I don't even think that's the world record. I think there's what they do for the speed run is they have a way to kind of manipulate the deal, and there's some glitches you can do that they may have patched on this version of the game, so I'm not sure if you can do those or not. I haven't seen the world record run, but I'm pretty sure it's under 5 minutes. But that was damn near close, and that was awesome. So congratulations to you. Very cool. Awesome to see, and it's just good to see too where you're at. So I know where I'm at on that, how I could do a lot of that stuff personally, but it might be, you know, I'd have to work another lifetime on it that I just don't have to dedicate just to Mario. You know, I got a lot of other games I want to play, so I feel pretty good about my time. Not too far off of the #1 spot, and again, within the top 1% or whatever. So that is so cool to do that. Now let's get to some fun. Let's play this. Let's take a look at let's take a look at some of the challenges. Let's enter these championships. Alright, so we have, let's see how many players we have in here. Oh wait, I think I didn't do this last time. So I completed the pins. I think I showed that on the last one, but I was able to get all of the badges. So these are complete. I actually meant to pick this one. I thought that one was fun. 100, let's do it. But we got some different ones on there. World Champs, of course, I was able to do S ranks on all that, and I am working on my time, and eventually, you know, I want to go for S ranks on all this one here, but I haven't. I've been playing through Castalis, so if you want to come check me out, I'll be doing that one. I think I'm on the end of that one. I'll be finishing that up right after this. And then either on Thursday or maybe Saturday, depending on how that goes, I'm going to be starting a new game. I might be switching over to PS3's version of the Sonic Ultimate Collection on playing Shining in the Darkness on there. I don't know how long of a game that is. I should probably actually look and see if I'm getting myself into like a 40-hour dungeon crawl. I might pass on that and just reroute. Okay, let's enter the championships. Door to door. So this one I think is a cool one because there probably is only one way to actually do this at the best speed that you can do. And that's basically to fall right in the other door. Who's to know? There could be some other glitch, right, where you come in this way. I'm just going to do this. Oh, so you have to be like, oh my god, I didn't hit up. Where you can maybe come in on the other side. Let's see, you know, I'm going to try to do it the way I do it, and then see if you can come in on the other side, just like walk right into the door. But what I do is I try to line it up to where I go right in there. So that, I think, is my personal best. Yeah, and that's what I'm going for. So I'm trying to not only just like, I want to have a personal best score, but I also want to have a personal best in the championships, which is equal to or greater than my already existing personal best. But I think that's as fast as you can do that one. I'm going to play it again just to see if you can kind of come around this other way. But I don't see how you do it faster than that, because you might be able to just kind of wait, you know, like swoop in on that side over there, but oh well. I think that's kind of as fast as you can do it. We'll see. We'll see on this one. Maybe somebody has a way to do it 100, you know, a second faster or something. Maybe if you hold down, you go faster. Let's see. Oops. I didn't do that. You know, maybe I'll mess with it later, but maybe if you duck and hold down and hold turbo, maybe you fall faster. I don't know. This one's a beast, and I told myself I did not want to ever play this one again. This is probably going to be one that I don't beat my personal best on, because you have to come around here flying. I'm only going to do it maybe once or twice, but you have to come in here. So you already messed it up. You got to come in here and you fly it in there. I had a hell of a time getting that S rank, because it was like I had a 7.27 or something like that prior to it, and then like I said, it was such no differential on the S rank. I don't know why it's doing that. I keep messing up. My thumb is jacked up, I'm telling you. I'll try again. It'd be nice if they had something else to do with the coins. Now that I have completed all the badges, I don't need coins for anything else. I keep doing that. frustrating right there. I will say one disadvantage of using this controller, the NES controller, is you can't quick reset like you can. It takes you out of the challenge. You can only quit. The other one has like a quick reset if you're using a regular controller with more buttons. See? So A++, and I mean my time was a lot better than that, right? Like I was getting it down to where it was so much closer to that. I think, like I said, I think it was like 7.27, and it still wasn't an S rank, and then I had to get that little bit of time off to get that S rank. Is weird. It might not have been that close, but it was damn near close. I'm not going to mess with this one too much. Right there, A++. I might not even be able to get another S rank on that, or I just don't want to sit there and do that. I don't care enough about this one to do that. It was such a brutal one to do in the first place, so we'll see. Maybe I'll try to at least get my personal best. I just don't see how I can do it faster, and I think I got lucky. What is this one? It's just to defeat Yuma? Okay. That ain't gonna do it. I guess we don't hit him back. Try to get my better time there. At least get close enough to my personal best. So see, here you get a little bit of differential, you get almost a second of differential. It's actually jumped up there. This might be one of those ones where if you jump, lock to it. Oh shit. I ain't doing it. New championship best. So pretty close to my personal S rank. Keep going at it. I'm gonna try to get at least my personal best on here. I will say having the NES controller has made a lot of difference. There we go. So really, I could probably get that down more as well. It's possible you can manipulate him not to jump back, depending on if you're like I'm getting too close. That might save me actually like another second. So I'm gonna try for that. But see, this is kind of what I'm going for too as well. Is not only a lot of these I just set the S rank. It was like I would play it till I could set the S rank, and then I'm like I'll go back and improve those times. My goal is to get under an hour of total challenge time, which I've done, and now I'm going to cut that down even more as I play through. And then on top of that was also to set not only my personal best, but a championship best that was close to or better than my personal best in the championships. I want to do that for each of these championships, and then I'll feel pretty darn good. I'll feel like an accomplished NES gamer. You know, I grew up playing NES. Atari was around and stuff, but it was a little before my time. My brother played it and stuff, and I was aware of it. I played arcades, all that different stuff. But NES was, you know, that was my jam growing up. Super Nintendo, NES, even 64. But we played a lot of sports games and stuff on 64, so we didn't do a lot of these style games. I mean, I played Mario, Zelda, all that, like Ocarina of Time, Mario GoldenEye, you know, everything. But more, it was like sports games, wrestling. We played wrestling like nonstop. GoldenEye and Kart, like those were the ones we played. Anyhow, so the NES though, this like for me this feels like a lifetime in the making. This thing here, I know there was the Switch NES remix on the Wii U. I didn't ever play that. I was aware of it, but I didn't realize it was like this. So I've heard people say that was better than this. I don't know. I'm kind of curious to check it out to see if that's actually true. So what was interesting last week's challenge as well, they had the legendary challenge. I didn't know if they were going to do those challenges in the competition because they were so long, but I'm glad they did. I mean, that was a thrill ride. That was awesome. Let's do this one. I'd mentioned in the past I was maybe going to do the legendary challenge after this one. I may do that next week, but the fact that I'm behind on Crystalis and Mario killed my thumb yesterday, I'm going to have to take some time off of the speedrunning to come back. So this one is just getting to the missile. Okay. I'm not sure if it would benefit me to kill these guys or what. But definitely could do better there. And then again, take it with what you will. You know, what do the rankings really mean? Does it mean you're the best? Does it mean you're the most awesome gamer in the world? Kind of fuck that up. you know, you say what you will about it. I think if you're setting the #1 records and stuff, you're probably pretty close to one of the best gamers out there, and you should be pretty proud of that. But again, a lot of it too, some of it, you know, is manipulation, some of it is knowing tricks that other people don't know, but a lot of it is just flat out skill, and you need to obviously have a little bit of luck with it as well. Like, I think I got lucky right there on that drop, which is what I was going for. There we go. Even better. So I set my personal best, championship best, all in one little go there. I probably could do that a little faster if I didn't take that damage from that guy dropping. That probably slowed me down. So something I can work on there. But that's pretty good for that. I mean, I'm going to be happy with these times. I could maybe shave some time off of here. This one, I can definitely shave some time off. I know that. That, I believe, is as good as that I know how to do. Like I said, there might be some tricks we'll find out next week. This one, because I know I can do at least almost a second better there. 60.60 better. Am I going to get there? I don't know. I know I can. I'll give it a try to get a little closer to it. This one, like I said, I can probably do a little better. This one I could do a little better. Let's check this one out. Master difficulty. Is this just the swimming level? Yes! I'm not used to doing this with firepower, so I'm going to have to get used to this. I probably should have hit the tap before I sink that ball. I have to get used to being able to fire these bullets. So peaceful. I feel like I'm swimming in an aquarium here on this one. See, I tried to shoot that guy so I can sink down there. I don't know if that really slows you down, getting hit like that. It might. So I was able to up my time, and again, I can finagle with that a little bit and try to get a better time. Maybe that part where I got hit slowed me down a little bit. I'm sure it did. And maybe I can make that like 34 seconds. It's going to be interesting to see what people do on that one to manipulate that. Because you're in water, you're in open space, really you're just going. Where I dropped in, I probably could have tapped a little sooner. That might have saved me time. I might be able to get to 34 seconds or so on that one. But yeah, that is a look, you guys, at this week's competition, #4 World Championships. Compete for the world rankings. How the heck are you doing in the game? Let me know. Put it in the comments. How are you doing? How do you feel? How's your experience with this? It has been surreal for me. I absolutely love it. I know it's kind of a mixed bag. Some people are saying it's horrible, the NES remix is better, why isn't this more like the original World Championship, blah blah blah, it's too expensive. And I've shown it, it's been a while, but I mean, you get this thing. I say, I don't even know if you can still get this. Get yourself the deluxe edition if you can find it. Don't mess around, quit screwing around, get the damn thing, or you're gonna be regretting it. I know it, I can tell you right now. Even if you didn't grow up playing this, if you're a newer to the game gamer, maybe you just started on the Switch, get the deluxe edition of that. It's cool as hell. Have it, tell stories. I mean, this thing's just so cool. Don't mess around. Get it. Have a good time. Try to beat me. Come after me, Mr. C here on Brothers Forge Gaming. Put your times in the comment. Give me a link to your video. Let me know how the heck you're doing. I can't wait to go check out your video, P90X Bowler. See how you did. I know you were trying on that Mario run, so I'm interested to see. And shout out to you and everybody else out there. Congratulations to everybody who set those world records on last week's challenges. I feel pretty good about my Mario score. The other ones were kind of blah, you know, and but I still feel good about them. They were decent, not as my best work ever, but you know, you're not going to be good at every challenge, or maybe you are. Maybe you're good at every challenge, but you know, I feel like if I'm ranking in the top 20, top 10% every time in every challenge, I'm doing pretty good. And if I have one challenge every week where I'm holding my own in the top 1 or 5%, right in that range, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I don't spend all my time gaming. I do spend a lot of time gaming. I have gamed my entire life. Since I was 5 years old. As long as I can remember, I've been gaming. But like I said, I haven't really been doing it at this level most of my life. I like to just casually game, so whatever. It is what it is. It's a good time. I'm having fun with it. I know, you know, it's just one of those things. So yeah, like I said, put your money where your mouth is. Go get this game. Join the challenge. Come get at us. We got 45,204 people. That number's been floating around this, like 50,000, 60, 70,000 range. So let's get some more people participating in this, and let's make it a go. Or get your own, set up your own party, your own, you know, local LAN party on this one. You can set up to 8 contestants, or 8 contestants per switch. So I mean, if you got a bunch of different switches, you could go crazy on this thing. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. Come back and join me for Crystallis if you want. I'm going to take a short break,
set that stream up, and then I'll be back. Come on back next week. I'll be doing the results again. We'll see how I do. Like I said, let me know how you're doing. I'd really be interested to know how you're doing, how you're liking it. Peace out.